Hello, beautiful Cancer. Welcome to your reading for the month of July. I hope you're all having an amazing day. We're going to see what's going on with you and what you need to know for July 2026 for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. And we are also doing a discount for personal readings. If you have any Cancerian placements, you get a lucky discount till the 22nd of July. So shoot me an email if you're interested. And of course, if you enjoy this reading, let me know in the comments below. For Cancer, it's interesting, we have anger management in reverse. So you finally seem to be resolving some kind of problem, or you've just like de-escalated a situation that was really heated, or if you're dealing with some people that just don't get your vision here, Cancer, I just feel like you're removing and distancing yourself. You're like up and away. Up and away. We have glow up. Literally, as I say, up and away, we have glow up. Hey. Oh my gosh. You know what? Your whole life is just going to glow up. Like, it's going to get better and better and better. The better it gets, the better it gets. We have change coming in. You're welcoming in this change, Cancer. This is the month of change. Positive change. We do have Two-Face, and what is this card sticking out? Why? Ooh. Say less. This came out in Sagi's reading last week. Let's talk about this. So, there's something in your life, either recently it was taking away from your energy, or it is still currently in effect. And let me tell you something. I think you're dealing with somebody that's two-faced, okay? Someone is wearing a mask, they're playing mind games with you, and they're stressing you the fuck out, okay? They're making you upset, they're triggering you, or they once were, because this is in reverse. So I feel like there's a thorn that's being removed. Yeah. You're like, why would this person do this to me? You're asking these questions. Why? Why can't they just be real? Why can't they just be honest? Why can't they just tell me the truth? But babe, it's not you, it's them. It's not you, it's not you. If you're finding yourself in a situation where you are being two-faced, why? Check yourself. Why are you doing this? Is this the life you want to continue living? Do you want better for yourself? Change with daydream. You're daydreaming of your future. You're daydreaming of this glow up, whatever that looks like for you. What can you remove that has been blocking you from your true happiness? Because anger management reverse, wine, two-face, someone here got you fucked up. Someone here got you questioning your entire identity. It's like some of y'all going through an identity crisis, or you're like, who am I? Or now that you know you've removed yourself from this heavy, judgy, bitter energy, bitter Betty's. Sorry if your name is Betty, you're beautiful, Betty. But like, now that you've removed yourself, you could even be questioning like, why did I put up with that? Why did I stay in that situation for so long? Why did I tolerate that? Why didn't I make this change sooner? A lot of questions, a lot of pondering, a lot of thinking. But I also feel as if as you're going through this glow up, your birthday transformation, you got a lot of eyes on you. You do. I feel that it's like, when there's an air balloon, lots of people happen to see it in the sky. I feel like you're drawing in a lot of attention. It's just like, there's someone that maybe didn't want you to change or didn't want you to glow up. They wanted to have control. It made them feel good about themselves. Spirit is saying you need to say less to this person. I feel like your actions are going to be a whole lot more of the talking. Less verbal, more actions. Say less, speak less, share a little bit less. Say less with unexpected blessing. You have a blessing coming in. There's some sort of good fortune or deal, a business deal some of y'all are making, or there's something that you're going to be receiving, something that you've been wishing for, something you have been really praying for. And Spirit says, keep it on the down low, because you do have some two-faced prick that may try to sabotage you. So again, you might, choose carefully. Be wise with who you surround yourself with, especially during this month. Move needy under unexpected blessing. I feel like you've been needing this for a very long time. You've been needing this. You've been needing this change. This was a long time coming. Whoa. Okay, I'm going to pull you a couple animal cards too. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Show me clearly what Cancer could be expecting in July 2026. Happy birthday, Cancer. Okay, we have the zebra, tarantula, and stingray. Both the tarantula and zebra, we'll talk about the zebra. I'm getting ahead of myself. Both the tarantula and the stingray talk about a decision that is life-changing and life-defining. Okay, it's very pivotal. It's expansive. It's transformative. This is all about you taking some kind of risk. Some of you, this could be about moving or traveling, taking some sort of trip, or just doing something that's out of the norm for you. It's also very creative energy. This represents somebody who has a vision, who has a lot of talent, and it's time to be known, or it's time to put that out in the world. It's time to share that, again, and be seen. Be seen by many. I feel like you have a lot of eyes on you, or you're going to be gaining a whole lot more like traction in your business and your career, just coming into new levels of success and also recognition, but also like you recognizing yourself, and therefore you're attracting and calling that into your life and your experiences. Right place, right time, right meetings, certain meetings that are divinely orchestrated taking place to take you to the next level. There's a level up taking place here, Cancer, and you're going to have to either you make a decision, you stay the same. I don't really think you're going to be doing that. Let's be real. Everything that's come through, I don't think you're doing that. Either you stay the same or you change. And I honestly think like with the zebra, you're confident and you're ready to make this change. You're excited about this. You feel enthusiastic and driven and very playful. Very playful. Bold, you know, like zebra stripes. Maybe something about like the fashion or like what you're wearing. It's very bold, or you're finally gaining the courage, the confidence to express yourself in a way that you were maybe scared to in the past. That's so cool. You're not letting outside opinions change you or have sway in your decisions this month. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I noticed the bee at the bottom, so you're gonna be a busy bee this month. You got a lot to do. Productive. But do look out for burnout. Watch out for burnout, or even preventing it from happening by knowing the signs, when to rest and when to retreat and when to take a step back. Okay? Anyways, let's see, Cancer. The month of July for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. What is going on for Cancer in July 2026? We got these two cards coming out. I'm using the gold foil today. King of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. Very gorgeous, very grounded, very secure within yourself. You're holding your ground. You showing up. You consistent. You are so magnetic this month. There's something about your energy. There's something that you've been doing. I want you to keep doing that because it's truly, there's something like you're glowing. You're outward, like you seem to be carrying yourself in a way that's very strong and dominant, and you're not like backing down. You're not shrinking yourself. You know yourself. You know what you're capable of. You know what you have in mind and what you're going to achieve. You've come a long way. And also, I'm getting a message. Someone has not let you go. Four of Pentacles. Someone is clinging on. Someone really has not been able to get you out of their mind. Seven of Pentacles underneath that. Someone's thinking about you heavily. But are they taking action just yet? They will, Knight of Cups and the Seven of Cups, but this is someone that, maybe it's with another water sign. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. This is someone that could be quite confusing, where they're a bit mixed up. I also feel like you got multiple love opportunities this month for you, Cancer. You might get a message in the near future. 8 of Wands or the Page of Cups. You definitely are going to get a message. Someone's going to wish you happy birthday. It's also Mercury retrograde in your sign. So there's someone that's going to want to reach out to you. They see that you're doing well. They see that you're thriving. You're coming into a lot of success. You're taking good care of yourself. You're looking good. You're looking fine. Mighty fine. And someone just can't seem to get you off their mind. They have something to say. Page of Cups, 8 of Wands, Death. They might try and something about that might kind of shift paths a little bit or shift directions. Anyways, we'll see if that comes out. Let's continue. The King of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. Very much focused, solo energy, independent, high value, high status. Very confident. I love it. Show me clearly the month of July for Cancer. What's going on for Cancer in the month of July 2026? King of Cups. We got double king energy over here. So very intuitive, very sensitive, but anchored in your truth and the way that you communicate. Your emotions aren't controlling you. You're in control of them. You're speaking in ways that really resonate and touch people's souls. Like the way that you're able to articulate your emotions and put them into the right words. And it's perfect because Mercury retrograde, this is a time of like reviewing certain informations, conversations that we have with our people in our life that mean a lot to us. Business as well, but this feels more personal with the King of Cups. It's bringing in more of like matters of the heart. I feel like there's opportunity for you to speak your truth, something that had been weighing on your mind, right? This is also about making clear decisions. So logically versus emotionally. King of Swords, not King of Swords. This is like, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a King of Swords, to be honest. I feel like you're very discerning, but yet not cold and detached, but you're very fair and reasonable this month. Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. I feel like there's someone coming towards you. You might have unfinished business. World in the reverse with the Fool. A chance to do things differently this time around, okay? Anyway, so King of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Your intuition is like screaming at you, or there's something that you see before it happens. Maybe there's something that you've been daydreaming about, right? A vision that you had. It's like deja vu, you know. Holy crap, I thought about it yesterday and now I'm literally living it or having this conversation. I had this dream. Your spidey sense is kicking in. Show me clearly July 2026 for Cancer. Justice. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra, but there's justice being brought to a situation here. Something's being brought into balance. 6 of Pentacles is at the bottom, and that's kind of like my mini justice card over here. There seems to be this exchange. What you put out, it's coming back towards you, and it feels good. If this is about a relationship here, I'm seeing that there's this reciprocation, mutual effort, mutual feelings, mutual grounds. If there are legalities, if there are certain agreements, this is a perfect time to hash that out. This is a great time to have a good outcome. I'm seeing here 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so we didn't have a King of Swords, we got a Queen of Swords. This is nice. Again, I'm seeing there is an exchange of energy. It's supportive, it's mutual. There's like mutual benefit here. This could be about finances, shared resources and investments, properties, homes, real estate. I'm seeing things coming up about like the physical, tangible world, agreements, contracts, which always double, triple check, but especially during Mercury retrograde, especially you're going to want to look into fine detail, fine print, right? Queen of Swords. That's where she takes that magnifying glass and she looks into some things. Hermit as well, maybe taking some time for reflection, or you maybe if you have a decision you might sleep on it here for Swords and the Hermit. That's always a good idea. But there's certain contracts here, commitments and contracts being highlighted. If your heart isn't fully in it, maybe don't make a promise you can't keep. It's something I'm getting. And also watch other people with promises they make and do they keep them. Month of July for Cancer. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, see, so some of you could be starting a new job or you're selling a property. There's like something changing in your physical reality. I'm seeing it's bringing in a lot more like a nourishment. Maybe you're making changes to like your health, your wellness, your diet, fitness. We have the High Priestess, which kind of was like what we saw earlier of say less, or maybe don't reveal everything at once. Don't let everybody know your next move, that sort of thing. Or this is even that anticipation of I saw it in my mind's eye, I visualized it, I had this dream, and now here it is materializing, and holy crap, it's finally happening. High Priestess, Strength, and the Three of Cups. Oh, you know what this is making me think of? You are so supported, and you might not even know how much support, how much love people have for you. It's like hidden admirers, secret admirers, people that love from afar, that celebrate you and want to see you win, and you may have no clue. I feel kind of with this High Priestess, Strength, and Three of Cups, it's like a quiet support. Or it's like a secret admirer. I'm getting that some of you have a secret admirer. Maybe it's with someone with Pisces or Leo placements. Strength and the Three of Cups. Someone is so proud of you. So proud of you. There's something you're going to be celebrating. Obviously, it's your birthday, but I feel like it's more than that. I feel like there's something here that you've been struggling in silence too. Strength and the High Priest. Something that you have been battling all on your own in silence that you have kept to yourself. And maybe now that you're coming into this win, or now that you're on the other side, you could be sharing this with others, or sharing the wisdom, or, you know, something like that here. 8 of Wands underneath that. So I feel like there's this big push forwards for you. Just, yeah, I'm seeing some of you have this new job lining up. Tower, Scorpio energy. Ooh, the unexpected. And the 8 of Swords. And that's just like, oh my God. Oh, wow. Chariot. Underneath that, the 10 of Pentacles. Things are moving fast. Okay? This is going to take you by surprise. This Ace of Pentacles opportunity that's presenting itself to you, this new contract, this new commitment, this significant decision, it is going to be life-changing. And why? Because it comes in fast. Here's the thing. It comes in fast, but I'm feeling here this is going to be that big jump. Some of you are moving. Some of you are going to be... I'm getting something about... This might be involving other people. Maybe it's family, maybe it's a friend, maybe it's your lover. This is involving other people. Your other people might be surprising you at this time with this offer that is coming in, and you almost feel like stuck, or like, I didn't prepare for this, or is this really happening? Am I ready for this change? Am I ready to make this move? The opportunity is here. I'm like dumbfounded. I'm like, holy shit. So we'll definitely look into that tower and see what that is. But I feel like the end of July has a little shock and twist for you. Because look, we start off with the 9 of Pentacles, and then we have the Ace, and that brings us to the 10. So it's like that unexpected blessing that we saw. Say less with unexpected blessing. You do have some sort of blessing coming on in. And it's like, it leaves you shocked. It leaves you kind of scared. You kind of scared or intimidated with how big of a deal this is. This is a big deal. This is a big one. So we'll look into that. We'll definitely see what that's about. But before we do, I want to look into this King of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles. Show me clearly the King of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. So you may be single. If you're single, this might be the perfect opportunity to go put yourself out there. Some of you may end up finding a really great companion. Ace of Pentacles, the Tower. That might surprise you. You maybe didn't expect that so quick. King of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles for Cancer. Might be specific. Oh, wow. Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Wands. This fella underneath Justice is a Fool. Okay. We're going to take it, right? But it's kind of referencing of this King of Cups and Justice, some sort of commitment or contract or agreement. The wheel is turning, Cancer. Big actions that you're taking that will be transformative and life-changing. This is exciting. This is that pivotal moment. This is something that you are totally ready and prepared for, and you have the confidence and the skills to do what needs to be done. For some, it's about closing a door. We have the World at the bottom. When one door closes, another door opens. There's like a passion project that you are beginning. You have this driven, this motivation, this idea that you are finally ready and prepared for to take action. And it's like, boom, it's happening fast. So we have the World, the Hermit, and the Seven of Cups. I feel that there has been a lot of reflection and introspection over situations that left you feeling like, you know, the why card from earlier. Why? Why this? Why that? Why would they do this, and that? Why would they be two-faced? Why couldn't they just tell me the fucking truth? Like, you know, all those questions, all those wonderings, you're getting answers. There's a lot of discovery taking place, and then it allows you to close that door, gently shut the door. Like, it's not that dramatic of like a crashing down ending. Like, look, it's just Nine of Pentacles. I feel like by you choosing yourself, Queen of Swords underneath that, and just being more discerning of what you're giving your time, your energy to, I just feel like you're filling your life up with things that make you feel good and whole, not leave you empty and dry, high and dry. Okay, so this King of Cups and Justice. So remember, was it the Fool that fell out underneath? Yeah, it was the Fool that fell out underneath King of Cups and Justice. So you're in the clear is what I'm hearing. You're in the clear. You're in the clear. You're emotionally ready to move on. We have the Two of Wands and this fellow on the Ace of Pentacles. So this is definitely connected to that. Two of Wands, choices and decisions, which we talked about that here earlier with the Tarantula and the Stingray. You have a life-changing decision coming on up. Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. This is something that you've been highly anticipating. Something that you've been slowly building over time, months, if not years. And now you're at this crossroad of, okay, waiting for a confirmation, waiting for a sign to go. I think this reading is your sign. I think this reading is your confirmation that it's time. Because this Two of Wands fell out on this Ace of Pentacles. I think the time has come. I think the time has come. But, you know, you like to have your all these, like, you like to have a plan. Getting all your ducks in a row, checking the boxes, crossing the T's, dotting the I's. Knight of Pentacles. This is highly anticipated though. Okay. This is highly anticipated. Look, again, Three of Wands. You've been planning, preparing, researching, looking at the fine print, the details. You've been very specific. Eight of Pentacles. Five of Wands. I also feel like, again, all this support that's behind you. You're so supported with this vision of yours. You are so supported by the divine, by your friends, your family, your loved ones. You're so supported in this direction. Oh, so let's look into this Ace of Pentacles, and then we'll look into the Tower. I think that this is just gonna be one beautiful month for you. Ace of Pentacles, please, for Cancer. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? I'm hearing Holy Grail. It's the Holy Grail. Okay, Ace of Swords. What do we got about this Ace of Pentacles? This totally aligns with your vision. Something that you spoke about, you actually, like, call it into your life. This goes back to the King of Cups. And it is the Four of Swords in the reverse. You've been a little bit restless. Something you just couldn't seem to shake. Something you couldn't put to rest. Oh, we have Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Got this Ace of Pentacles. I'm hearing it's time for a redo. We have the Eight of Swords coming back out. Remember when that came out with a Tower? Oh, this is all about you clearing a mental blockage or a doubt or some insecurity of yours. It's about overcoming that, okay? Because there's like, it's showing here this Four of Swords reverse and the Three of Pentacles reverse. It's where you, because this is underneath the King of Cups. This is what was unsupporting you. This is the thing, these are, I feel like it's more than one. It could be people too. These are the things that were delaying or distracting you from this vision, or things that had influenced you into thinking you couldn't, or that you shouldn't, or you can't, like you're not good enough, or there is some sort of mental story that you were telling yourself, and it was fear, right? At the end of the day, all this comes down to fear. Fear of making the wrong choice, fear of disappointing others, fear of disappointing yourself. You have these high expectations, you have these high visions, these big ass dreams. And notice how the sword is being weighed down by this rope. Like there was something, maybe still currently, still kind of weighing on you. So I just hit my elbow. So again, this goes back to the things that you may need to make an adjustment of what's not supporting you at this time, who's not supporting you at this time, what's disrupting your peace or making you feel not good enough, restless. What story of the past? Because sometimes Four of Swords in reverse is like something from our past that we haven't yet settled or dealt with. What are we having to clean up? Or, you know, what adjustments can we make? That sort of thing. Ace of Swords to the Eight of Swords. It's like, it's right there. It's right in front of you. You're like, no, it's not. Oh, but it is. Oh, but it is. You're like, I'm not good with surprises. Six of Swords, Nine of Swords, the unpredictability. Like, what could happen? I feel scared. I'm reminded of the past, right? Here, this mermaid, this zombie mermaid come on up from the past, trying to shock her, trying to remind her of what failed, what didn't work out, what happened, what bad things happened last time, right? That's like your mind trying to keep you stuck, or someone trying to keep you stuck, being like, you're not prepared, you're not ready. Remember what happened last time? Five of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Can we get like more? Let me see here. I'm gonna try a different deck. We'll just grab this one, closest one. Oh my god, look, Wheel of Fortune. What's this Ace of Pentacles for Cancer? Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Swords. Ace of Pentacles for Cancer. We have the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. So this probably, I feel like this is involving you and some other people here. Holding up these cards. Even look at how this King of Pentacles, he's surrounded by these two guys. I feel like this is coming down to who can you trust? This Five of Swords, it is like going out into battle. This card always makes me think of The Grey. Y'all ever saw that movie, The Grey? Yeah, crazy. But it feels kind of like there's a threat. You feel that there's a threat. Is there an actual threat? Nine of Wands. And then we have an Eight of Swords underneath that. Always trust your intuition, because your intuition, Cancer, it's like no other. I think you also are needing to trust yourself. And I feel like with this King of Pentacles, you can trust them. Like, they've earned their place to stand next to this king. This king trusts them. I think that these two individuals, I think that there's two very trustworthy people maybe they're with Taurus placements, all right, or Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn perhaps, but these are the people that were there through the thick and thin, through the ups and the downs of what you had gone through. They weren't just there for you when you were thriving and at your best. They were also there for you when you were at your lowest, and they checked in and they supported you and they loved you even on your worst days. That is who you can trust. This Knight of Wands to a Queen of Swords, this feels more of like a different person. They could have fire placements, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, not necessarily, but this is more of a fleeting energy, kind of just someone that will come to you when it's convenient to them or when it benefits them. But they're very hot and cold. They're just always moving around from one to the next, to this, to that. Like, they're not the most loyal. Not the most loyal. Knight of Wands. Fun to be around. But in the long term, if you had a problem, they're not likely to show up unless it's just like they just happen to be there, you know, right place, right time. But Knight of Wands isn't the most reliable of the suitors. Queen of Swords is also like a boundary that you could be setting, or the need for you to kind of like put your foot down. Nine of Wands was at the bottom along with the Eight of Swords. And so there may be some part of you is like, am I an a-hole? Am I being a bitch for like rejecting or saying no, or not like liking this person? And the thing is, you can't like everybody. Not everybody likes you. That's okay. But this is about protecting yourself. The Moon. Yeah, again, trust your intuition. If something feels a little off, a little shady, like, I don't really know if I appreciate your energy, listen to it, right? There might be multiple opportunities from different people. Some feel solid, some feel flighty, flaky. You're gonna have to really listen to your gut, because, yeah, if you suspect someone's being two-faced, dig a little bit deeper. Why do you feel that way? There's something in your body that says something's not right. Listen to that instinct. Let's see why the Tower is here. So what's the big fat ass surprise? Tell me the Tower for Cancer. Why is the Tower here? This fell out back on the Justice card. And what was that? The Ace of Pentacles. Oh, it's the Five of Cups. I'm going to pull more on this, but the Five of Cups, right? 3 out of 5 have been spilt. Now, luckily in this case, he's holding the 2 cups that are full. And he's also paying attention to the waterfalls just in the distance, being like, I can refill. I got more. And it is funny also because these cups, it's like, is that blood that's been spilled? Or is that just red wine? You gonna turn water into wine? All right. What's up? But the Knight of Swords with the Five of Cups. This is Knight of Swords at the bottom. So there might be a few things that's got you feeling a little bit blue. But for the most part, you're like optimistic and positive and be like, well, I still got these 2 cups. Yeah, okay, I knocked these 3 over, but I'm still grateful, and this is not that big of a deal, or it's not a big loss. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, look at this. Attitude of gratitude. I love it. This is solid, no matter what. 6 of Cups is also underneath, where it's like, I've been through this before. I'm strong. I'm resilient. And I just know much better now. I'm wiser now. I'm quick. I'm adaptable. Even when this squirrel, Ace of Pentacles is normally the most slowest of the aces. It takes months, if not years. That little squirrel there, he's speedy little squirrel. There's a way to not like speed things up, but I feel like you get a head start. You're getting a head start. Oh, wow. And then we have the Ace of Swords coming out. Double confirmation. A lot of aces in this reading. And what I like about this is it's not just the element of air, but fire is being brought. So it's like a little bit of lighting a fire under your ass, or there's something that got you like, all right, let's get going, momentum, let's make this change. I don't want to stay put. I don't want to stay in this limbo. I don't want to bitch and complain and moan about what I've lost. I'm going to get moving. I'm going to fill up these cups that were spilt. I'm going to fill it with something better. This Ace of Swords is alignment with our vision, what we think, what we speak, and our actions, right? That fire is that action, that momentum. mobility, movement, you know, putting your energy into motion, making things happen. And also the world and strength. There is a cycle, there is a door that's closing. We did talk about that a little bit earlier. I don't know when, but there is a significant cycle that's done, that's completed. I think that this is connected to not only it's your birthday season and like the last year, what has happened, what have you gone through, what have you let go of, what new things have you been doing or experiencing, new life, new job, new relationship, new this, you know, like this is kind of like accumulation, and you're checking in of where are you at, and you're like graduating from this level. And some of y'all literally got like a certificate, you got a degree, you like passed some sort of exam or test, whether that be like a literal test or even just like spiritual test, evolution. But this was not easy. This is not easy, but I am seeing here, are these people, I like looked at this last time I used this deck, and there's like this guy, I'm like, is this water and he's laying in the water, or is this someone that's like knocked the fuck out? Guess it's up to interpretation. I think it's water. It's like a water geyser, right? Or what are the things that spray water on the ground? Geysers, I think? I don't fucking know. This actually feels, just looking at the little bodies in the distance, this feels more like floating, like maybe going near a body of water, ocean, a lake, and just like floating. I don't know, I get in that energy for some reason. Maybe this is towards the end of the month, right? You could be taking a trip around the end of the month. Okay, 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. There's going to be, this is the last message and I gotta go, but I would not be surprised if there's someone from your past that may try to make a return, and truly like the choice is yours, like the decision's up to you. It's up in the air right now, but you might just, I'm drawn to the dog, you might just reject or not answer the door if someone comes knocking. The dog here, guard dog, protector. And look, the dog in this card too. Maybe you're getting a dog. Are you adopting a dog or recently got one? That's for somebody. Loyalty. Dogs are so loving and loyal. A lot of animals are, but dogs specifically. Some of y'all getting a dog. Maybe a cat, right? Lion, kitty energy. Sure. They'd be loyal too. That's all I'm feeling. I mean, there's a lot happened in this reading. So let me know how this resonates. You might want to come back to this a couple weeks from now and check in and see how this aligns. Private readings, like I said, they're on sale for Cancer placements till the 22nd of July. If you're interested, shoot me an email and let me know if it resonates in the comments below. I love and appreciate you. Have a beautiful birthday, and I'll see you around. Bye, Cancer.